You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodriguez for our Black and White Sports. Well, earlier in the year, we know that the All-Star game was moved out of Georgia and out of Atlanta. Now, there was a joke going around prior to the World Series starting after the Braves made it, where people were showing a meme of Rob Manfred essentially trying to do the mental gymnastics to figure out how to move the World Series out of Atlanta, Georgia, because of the Georgia voting law, and, of course, out of a black community again into another white community like he did with the All-Star game in Denver. Well, last night, his worst nightmare transpired. The Atlanta Braves are world champions. They won the World Series. It's a beautiful thing. It is some poetic justice against the MLB commissioner who made a blatant partisan decision. Well, the Braves fans and I mean mercilessly let Rob Manfred know how exactly unhappy they are with this woke MLB commissioner. A lot of messages being sent in the last 24 hours across the country, isn't there? Yeah, let's get to this. Braves fans mercilessly boo MLB commissioner during the World Series trophy presentation for yanking All-Star game from Atlanta. It's customary for commissioners of American sports leagues to get booed. Season openers, trophy presentations, the draft. If it's a special occasion that requires a commissioner to appear, they can expect loud jeers. Adam Silver of the NBA is the lone exception. Major League Baseball's Rob Manfred is not. Tuesday night, the Atlanta Braves won their first World Series in more than a quarter century. When Manfred stepped to the podium for the trophy presentation, the commissioner received a brutal welcome. For Atlanta Braves fans and Manfred, the boos were more than customary. They were personal. And guess what, folks? I have a little clip of that.
After a great 2021 season and a dramatic postseason, it's my honor and pleasure to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champion Atlanta Braves and their CEO, Terry McGuirk.
Atlanta hosted games 3, 4, and 5 of the 2021 World Series, but the city also scheduled to host the MLB's All-Star game earlier this year. Near the start of the season, Manfred and the league announced the game was being pulled from Atlanta in response to recently passed Georgia voting laws that many considered to be suppressive. A false narrative, by the way. Manfred made his peace offering last week when he supported the Braves fans and their ability to continue the tomahawk chop, a gesture widely considered to be insensitive towards Native Americans. By the way, there was a story that came out that said that Native Americans did not want to be called Native Americans because they consider themselves Indians. Braves fans continued, quote, the chop, but they did not accept Manfred's blessing as any sort of an olive branch. The GOP gloated over watching Atlanta in the World Series, and Braves fans enjoyed taking a break from celebrating the championship to let their all-star frustrations out on the commissioner Tuesday night. Luckily for Manfred, the Game 6 was played in Houston, so it was only forced to suffer through boos from traveling fans rather than a sellout crowd. But the jeers were loud and still purposeful. And this was a thing of beauty. Atlanta Braves fans should be furious with Rob Manfred. Most MLB fans are furious with Rob Manfred. You should not ever, ever, ever make a blatant partisan political decision like they did involving any sports league. And, of course, you had all kinds of people getting on TV talking about how restrictive the voting law was, and then he moved it to a state that had a more restrictive voting law. Idiot. On top of it, you had Joe Biden get up there falsely saying the voting law was racist. Lunatic progressive Stacey Abrams doing the same thing. And what we have found is people don't want politics and sports together. A lot of MLB fans really appreciated the fact that the Atlanta Braves are now world champions. It was poetic justice back towards the radical MLB and their leadership, Rob Manfred, Tony Clark. You tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. I love this. I love that the Braves fans got a little back, but that still does not replace that community's $100 to $200 million in lost revenue. Rob Manfred cut the black community badly with that decision. Peace. I'm out.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.